Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my people. I will welcome you back again. We are happy to be here live again. Brothers and sisters at home, viewers at home, we welcome you all. Today, we have a new member of our family. It's not just a new member. It's been on the background, backstage. It's joining us today. You could recognize the voice, and that is Cyrillon Stapleton from St. Martin's. You can see him. You can see him right here with us now on the screen. Enjoy the sunny town of St. Martin's in the Caribbean, West Indies. Our sister, you all know her. You can see her in the middle, and that is Madam Imwetinya Erabo Sandra of Verona Talk Tafia Show. Of course, you know me. I'm not going to talk about my own. And below it, you will see our great sister for some time now. For some weeks now, she's not been on, and that is Madam Kate Remy on the left-hand side from Denmark. We call her Madam Denmark. On the right-hand side, you can see our great sister again, Madam Victoria. We normally call her Iyo Yobo. Viewers at home, please, this is a special edition. The topic today is migration to different parts of the world, a blessing or a curse. I repeat, migration, to migrate to different parts of the world, to leave Nigeria and go to different parts of the world, is it a blessing or a curse? Because a lot of us, especially from Africa, we migrated. Some are still migrating. A lot do not want to go back home. A lot of them, a lot of us will naturalize, take the nationality of the country which we now find ourselves. We want to find out today whether it's a blessing or a curse. But before then, I would beg everybody, appeal to everybody to please share this video, invite friends to come and join us. We alone cannot do it or do all the talking. We want people to join us to do the talking too. Give us your own views, whether it's good or bad. If we are discussing this solution, whether to go back or not to go back. Because the recent development now, a lot of professional, skilled men, people who are maybe they are nurses, doctors, all those artisans, they are all leaving to come the to come to different countries. At the end of the day, they will say they're going to send what they call it remittance home to develop the country. But these people, they have been trained with the Nigerian resources, with the African resources, instead of them to put back to the country which they're coming from, with the country which they live, which they got those resources to train and retrain, they are all living. Are we helping the country? Those are questions we will ask on this program today. Are we really helping the country or are we helping a foreign country? Before then, as we play this music, I'm going to be sharing this video before we come back. Please, as you are watching, listening to the music, please share this video. Share it to friends and family. Let them join us, please. Please share the video.
There's more to Argos.
Please.
Yeah, no, you can. It is live now. What you can do, just enter, and then you will see us there. If you want to make a comment, you can make.
Yeah, my people, welcome again. I'm very sorry, not everybody can understand that music, but as you can see, the weddings on that music is about uh, migration as well. It's an argument, local argument that a lot of people are traveling. Uh, People want to go there and contribute to foreign land with the view that they will bring in remittance back to Nigeria to help their family back home. My people, like I said before, please share this video. Share it, let it go viral. Share it. Uh, Mr. Cirilon, don't worry, just leave it. I can see you. I mute you here. So I'm going to unmute you. So my people, we've got our brother here just joined us from St. Martins in the Caribbean. He's going to help us discuss this program today, this topic. Let us all welcome Peter Akundaye. He just joined us. Peter Akundaye, you will join us today. If you want the link, I will send them to you or you phone come. My people, like as we talk, this program, this edition, most of our program are Pidgin English with the take doing. So we want to discuss this matter today, this topic. I bet Mona share this video. Peter Akundaye, please help us share this video. Share, let it go viral. Mr. Cirilon, can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself. If you can't,
yeah,
just leave it. Yes, you are unmuted now. So,
okay,
my
that
people,
sounds good.
the topic today, a lot of people are traveling. A lot of people want to leave their country, especially Nigeria, the most populated country, 230 million. Almost half or one third, they've all left Nigeria. We don't know why. Maybe because of the economy. Even then, a lot of people do not. The major part of the area affected by this migration are mostly Edo State and Lagos State. So my people, like I said before, this program now, Pidgin English will finish this story today. The problem we will get, if we look at now mostly Edo people, now they travel and southwest Nigeria. Now I never see for Europe, make I see Hausa people or see the people from the northern part, they travel, come they do the work for Europe. Now mostly people from Edo and southwest. So the problem is say when we come, we not the work, make we go home, make we go the thing where we learn from overseas, make we go put time for work for Nigeria. They can help our country. We want just live here, begin have children, begin buy houses. We don't want to go back home. At the end of the day, we are not helping our country where we are coming from. At the end of the day, the country will go down the more. Everybody they say then they send money go, then they go do that one. But the two way we go look today, money plus versus resources to help your country, which one is the best? We go look into that one today. To send money go home or to come back and contribute. Look at our brother we did, and I ask him one day, I say, whether I would like to go back to come back to England. He said no chance, he will not go. He will not go. He will not go back to Nigeria. He will not go back. He will not go back. Come back to UK. That is happy. Then he showed me his school. He showed me in farm, in garden, the school. And they make good use of your own area for your own country, and it's doing well. We all just come out, we live, we dey expect say we send money, social media come telephone, na phone dem dey take tell people make dem go work, make dem go do this, make dem go do that for home. We are not really contributing to our country where we came from. All this na the problem wey we face. All this na the problem wey no make our country better. And upon all, dem say dem dey send money go home, dem wan develop Nigeria. Nigeria no still develop. The country wey dem come to, dem no still where dem come from no still develop. At the end of the day, dem go say, if I make money, I go travel go home, I go retire there. All of them are mouth. Nobody dey go home. Just imagine myself. Me among the people, I no excuse myself. Me don dey spend 42 years for UK now. Me don dey spend 42 years for UK now. Me dey go home or I dey go do work there, I dey get business, I dey employ people, but that is not enough. So I no wan talk everything. Peter stand by there. A lot of people stand by, maybe for the Facebook side, but this na the YouTube side now we dey now. So I just want let our sister, Madam Mwetinya, make it start the program, make it anchor the program for us today. Make them ask me question to make me still talk my own problem. Then go ask me question. Our sister stand by for there, and then Bella Naomi, una know na Madam Vivian de Daros, now go anchor the comment section for us. Now it go dey direct to us today. So all the crew that complete today. Once again, I greet everybody. Thank una do well. God go bless everybody. Thank you.
Una good evening, my mommies and daddies. I beg, before we receive any call, make we dey mute our side, because wetin we dey talk at times e dey come out and it dey disturb. Una welcome, Pastor Elon. You are welcome, Sister Kate from Denmark. You are welcome, Sister Victoria from Holland. You are welcome. Brother Okagbe, you are welcome. I want to still welcome all of you in the comment section. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. We recognize your presence. Thank you for coming out with us. Please share this video because I can see that few people are here. We want this video to go viral. Please share this video. Share this video, like it. This video is going to teach many things we don't yet learn, and it will also make us to be more wiser, to be able to take decisions when time comes. Thank you all. Please share this video, share it to Facebook, share it to WhatsApp and Messenger. Let it go viral. Let us invite friends. Let us just use 2 minutes to invite our friends. Please share the video. Share. If the parable say better thing, everybody is supposed to test and move. If we not share and we want to pay up to eat her, it go be like sell fish. Please share the video. Let it go viral. Let it go far and wide. Let's invite people. Let's invite our friends and families, mostly those of us that are living in this abroad, and even some that are living in Nigeria. Let us invite them. We'll see that they will all benefit from this. You are all welcome. The topic as a perfect talker still remains traveling abroad. Many of us come up for us travel. Person fit dey Nigeria o, e go be like e travel go Ghana. E fit travel go South Africa. Not only this Western world. Once you comot for house go far, you are already abroad. The moment you now left the shore of your country, you comot for your country go another country. Na another language you dey hear, na another way of life you dey see, na another government dey rule you, na all na traveling abroad. So, and I believe who comot for Benin go Lagos sef, na abroad na. So my people, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. This topic we wan discuss am, and people wey dey comment section, abeg, if you reach time, you go still call out. But if before we give time to the call, you can still write your comment, and we go see the figure out. So you are all welcome. You are all welcome. And may I name some people? Okay, Bella Naomi, you are welcome. Miss Africa, you are welcome. Pa Peter Okundaye, you are welcome. Wetin activist dey there, you are welcome. You are all welcome. You see that na very few people dey o, na we just dey. Abeg, make we share this video. Go just dey pay me, I will just dey talk to ourselves. Please share this video, share. This topic for today, person wey I want me I first connect with, brother Epa of Tiger One of UK. Epa really talk and just dey say he don't tell me comot for home. So e dey parable say na who dey front of river na I know where it far. The time Epa take comot now, life not too easy. Like as e come be 30, 20, 10 years, 6 years now. So it be like Epa na first enter this traveling, and I get more experience. I know say not be affected for life. It take dey get rank o. But we go give you kudos to Epa where he enter abroad, where some of us still dey primary school, secondary school, university, never even talk of traveling. But Epa don reach that height. Say make I go. That time when Epa comot, I believe say na the time wey dem dey sew cloth. They will go with they'll follow who want travel go aerodrome that they call on that aerodrome airport. Every parent they sing, they knock maracas, they sing jari, they sing, and anytime he want visit, now people come go meet them. It not come be like this days now where if you even put something for hand luggage or even put bag, only shop. Per Monday, please. How do you see this topic? Coming to this abroad, if you count it as a blessing or you can't, when you say blessing, let Iona, when you still say positive, that is the positive and negative side of it. Maybe. Thank you. Let every other people.
Thank you very much. You see, this migration of 18 to different countries in the world is both. It's both. That is, it's a blessing and a curse. I'll tell you, as Madam talking just now, Madam Mwetinya, he said, me don't tell where me come on now, me first come out, not be me first come out. Those days when we dey travel come here, I'm talking about 1980, we dey come here for education, come study. Because then our universities where we get for Nigeria then, it never reached 12. As we come out, those days, government they even pay, they give scholarship, they give grant to people who want to study for abroad because we get limited universities. So in the course now, when we come, that time, like me come in 1981. That's long time ago. Government will give you money. If you not give you, it go say, okay, you feel buy foreign exchange for cheaper price to come study. That time where they talk, so person wey finish secondary school, the minimum wage there na about 130 naira or 100 naira a month. And that 130 naira na people will not pass the school set or wey dey wait for their result testimonial. The people will pass, then go they get 150 from school service for the job wey dem dey do. Then there was this need for us to come, Nigerians, make them train a lot of people. Because that time where they talk, so British people, they be teacher for my school. Indians, they be teacher for my school. I still remember one day, one Mr. Joseph, now call himself Joseph, since when me come overseas, me never see Indian people where they answer Joseph. I never see. So he say Injure receive letter from home. He say in friend they quarrel with and say, if for not travel, for not go Africa, go teach. So see, and as you just come out, they just approve your bicycle loan. And this man where they talk to, this man, as he come teach for my school, Asolo Grammar School, they just give him brand new Peugeot 204. Now they drive. Now they see me now come out, look at me, Peugeot 204 with a staff quarter. Say for the now for India, that they tell us say why he come out, say they just approve in bicycle loan. To tell you, say Nigeria, that time there was the need for people to train. There was the need. Nigeria was okay. People they come go school here. When they finish school up till 86, 85, then go to what did they call them? Youth corps. What did they do youth corps? Their papa will buy motor for them. But if they get to the time where we want to finish our, because we started school, we come here in 1981, but we started school in 1982. Like we could wait for money, we not constantly don't die small. Then when you eventually get the money, before you get the money, you have to work document to pay for school as well, your fees to make living to survive for UK. All of a sudden, Nigeria economy begin to die one by one, step by step. The economy got to die. In 1985, the government of Babangida call say economy don't die finish. Make we go borrow money or make we not go borrow. Oyibo people where they borrow Nigeria money say for them to borrow Nigeria money because they jealous our money. By those days, if you get 1 naira, it could give you $2. 1 naira will give you $2. If you get 1 naira 20 kobo, it will give you £1. Peugeot car then now 8,000 naira, brand new, not second hand. Volkswagen, you will see 1.5, 2,000, brand new 3,000 naira. Television 20 naira, brand new Sanyo, all the factory that in Nigeria that they produce. The economy going to die. Then during that time, we can just change money. Say if you get £1, you go get 5 naira for Nigeria. It's not change now. Get one naira. If you get £1, we'll give you 5 naira. A lot of people they come up for town. They they say now very good pass. People go just coin never reach 3 years. People go just buy second hand motor they go carry and come Nigeria. People wey dey village, wey dey manage, wey dey do their work, dey produce, dey get money because those days no be common. People wey dey village, dem dey borrow people wey dey town money. I remember some people that dey work, when dem broke, dey run to the village, go borrow money from their parents to come take pay school fees, or borrow money for their pikin to go overseas. Na people wey dey village, na the farming work wey dem dey do, na dey bring that money wey dem dey take give people. Even to build house sef, dem dey borrow money. Even to buy car, people wey dey village dey borrow people wey dey work for government job money. This time wey I dey talk so, corruption never too dey like that o. So slowly, people come dey see say now basically na dem just dey make money. Then e come get some set of people wey go the other side of the continent of Europe, dem come Nigeria, dem say dem dey make money, dem come see some of our women, dem go say work, dem dey go work or dem dey go school for Europe make dem come. Na lie o. Dem come dey recruit dem make dem come dey do tuition for Europe, wey oyibo come discover, now dem come change the name to human trafficking. So a lot of people, when dem go come, their skin go change, dem go look beautiful for face, the dress, the food. Some wey be dry for neck before, their neck go come big fat. Now all of them begin dey say na overseas dem must go, na overseas dem must go. So just go dey recruit people from village, recruit people from everywhere, begin carry dem come overseas. When dem come discover say dem dey come take dem do job wey not dey good ethic with our religion, or with wey not dey good mood with our religion, our custom and our culture. This thing continue. These women with their money, they were able to switch people brain. Say nothing wrong, no meter. Aguare dollar, no taboo for dollar. You can do anything and you come back. These people come dey entice the men, the boys. So the boys now, they come dey say they marry them, begin dey bring them come you. And then the whole thing just begin start to, the whole thing just come start for Edo State. So some of them go dey sell their houses, the house wey they inherit. Some of them go commit robbery. Some of them na company they just rob, they just run to land border, go Libya, go past the Mediterranean Sea to come to Europe. Express. A lot of young people, a lot of them perish for Mediterranean Sea. So they no want use the normal ways wey we use say we will best do admission for travel. There's some other group of people come dey take am collect money, they call them trolley. They go say them to help them travel, don't come dey carry them. None of them want go school again. Teacher go dey teach them for Nigerian school, go fold the necessities, we go put am for back pocket. When teacher talk to them, go say, don't worry yourself, my sister wey dey Europe go come carry me go overseas just now. Truth will not go take. If your sister not quick come, you go just dey commit crime, dey go down. Until they no want make it go, make government not catch and make them go the other carry am go overseas. Then you get the other group again. Their own be say na robbery. Na robbery, they just go dey rob. They go just rob, go, maybe they'll catch them. Before they catch them, they go say make them go somewhere. Even the state murderer, hired assassin. So now so they come take come out to come overseas. So this overseas now, when they come here, not me, the first set of people, they start to steal. They steal shops for Germany, they steal a lot of things, they steal car, they'll carry and go. They'll say they work hard. Some of the people will not see chance to go, even police will go rob some people. Say like sister will be Italy, I carry motor, people went on the motor. Maybe the armed robber will catch. They go to drive big car, go say, where is the motor? go say my sister wey dey overseas na carry motor go. Whereas if it be lie, all dis na the thing wey happen wey a lot of dem see. Dis na all the things wey happen wey people begin to oversee. As we still dey talk, me I never see people from Port Harcourt when dey like dat dey do dirty job, come dey do cleaning, dey wash dey yard. Me I never see northerners, Muslim people dey comot dey come dey do dirty job. Those you dey dat kain Arab country or Turkey, but na school dem dey come go. Our own we go just come to go back home is difficult. So make I not draw the story long. The reason why we never go, people like us never go back. As we dey here, we come see say many things not well for there. But my own case different o. It's when me come, I come 1981, 84, we don dey export go Nigeria, dey go there, dey collect our people there. Even when that Babangida send money from 5, you get 1 pound, you go get 8 naira. When they call am second tier foreign exchange market, me I don dey export goods to Nigeria go dey help Nigeria. You go dey interest to una know. Me na the very first person. If I say I be the first person, I may be lying. Before you count 1 to 5 people wey start to dey carry car engine for car dey go, na me. Na because of the school wey I go, na make me know say dis go be their need. Babangida change naira, keep the naira value don go down with the second tier foreign exchange. A lot of people cannot buy new parts, new spare parts, new cars again. I come look am say dis people go fit do with second-hand thing because Oyibo people na dem dey use most of the world resources, na dem dey use am pass. You can imagine, e still dey today. You just dey waka, you see Oyibo dustbin, sewing machine, dem go throway am there. Dat sewing machine go cook job for somebody wey dey Africa. Na there from my research wey I do for school, I see am say cars wey dem dey carry, wey dem dey destroy, I see say cars for Nigeria, dem manini go thief car, dem bring dem up, dem kill dem put. I go Nigeria one day, I dey drive dey come for around the Highway. I see one person, they say e thief tire, they just put another tire, old tire, put am for im neck, put fire. Dat kind thing I never experience am for life. E shock me. I just park my motor with the whole thing wey come from the I go try save am. As me just come, I just say, what are you doing? Don't do this, don't do that. As I just want go, na so they just knack me for my back. Say, hey, na me send am come. Na me send am come to tire. They be wan lynch me. So because say I popular, my family they know me, they know am we just come from overseas. See as dem dey do for overseas, na dem wan come do there. Na dem leave me. Now I run go Ring Road. That time police station dey Ring Road near mortuary. I go give them money, make police follow me come. But the police come reach there for a high conjunction. The person come black, they don't lose time. Now that day, now when I come back to England, come go load tires. I carry the tire one load them for 20 containers, about 700, and also I put one inside one. I carry and go home. I carry and reach home now. No, the person will even buy am for me. Everybody know the benefit of it can see. Madam, cash madam need. Now if buy am, she go supply. She get contract with Total Barracks. Like they get, they not be afraid of. Now buy am. Though it still life had me small. Come collect. So all this are the thing that there the corrupt, the corruption, and there come the of those years. Now it come to worse now. Now school and they come to they go for then you go to your country. Process a lot of people will come go school here, then go back to some of them come back again. The way them for here where they come go school. They can come back. That's why I speak. That's why I small reach. So, Madam Nadia,
Thank you for all this talk, and it comes to our brain to many issues never think of. Really, I not saying that you first start traveling. People don't travel before you travel. But among all of us where is there here, people can say, and you first travel, and all these ones going to the rest. Many of us don't get that story. One understand traveling may have the
yes,
like going to study for economical reasons, political reasons, that the story may not really explain. So thank you so much.
thank you.
Mommy Kate, there. Mommy Kate, there. It's like she not there. Okay, may I call Sister Victoria? How you still see this? Our coming to this abroad. Now, how it be for your? I just need say that.
My brother, my sister, una do well, oh. Una good evening. Una welcome for this today program. I welcome everybody to this program of today. It's a very important topic where we want to talk today. And the topic is it a blessing for us as we travel from our land? As me see, they say travel is an education. When you travel from your house to another place, you study the other place also. You also know the welfare of the other people, how the people they live there, the culture of that people, what type of food are they eating, how do they live their life. You study it. Because when you still travel, go to another place, the education you get there, bring it home. When you are able to bring the education you learn from another place, you use it to also develop your area, your little area where you know it is not lack of that type of education you are learning. If it is good, the bad one you don't take home. The child said, when the father said, when you go outside, go and bring good things to home. We don't want you to bring bad things home. Because when you want to be a good child, you don't let any bad thing outside. A good child always brings things home to make the family proud. The way when me take see and when we take the travel, when me travel, I'll use myself to make an example. It's when I travel come this Europe, I'll be a happy hand to my family, to my siblings, to my children. If I was not here, I would have also been suffering to make their suffering. Moving away from our country. If our country was a good country, we will not move away. We will not migrate away from the country and start running to another man's land. When I was growing up, EIE employed me. I was working for EIE. I went to Calabar to collect people to come and work for EIE. So when a child is having money, he's having the salary. When he's having the salary, which is enough, that salary can be enough to control the house. If it is renting the house, you have to pay for the house, you have to pay for the electricity, you have to pay for water, you have to pay for everything, you have to pay for the school fees of the children. If the money, the salary that somebody is working there is enough, to do everything, you would not see that people will be moving away from home, traveling here and there. It is the suffering that is the suffering in that land make people to move away from home. So people said they come here to educate, so come here to go to school. When they come here, they go to school, they would not like to go home. Why you came here to study, but you don't want to go home? Why do you want to stay here? Because here is beautiful. Everything they are doing here, you like it. Because when you go back home, when you are there, maybe 3 weeks, you don't run back again. You run away. You say, no, you cannot take it anymore. Maybe there is no money in the pocket anymore. You're running away from the land. It's because the land is not settled. If the land was settled, people would not be moving away from that land. People would not run away from their land. Like me, I love my land. I love that my Edo particular. I love it too much. I want to stay with my family. I want to stay with my children. But the situation makes people to run away from home. If the country is not biased, they are not stealing. They really do everything accordingly. It's only little they are stealing away from them. People would have not known if they are stealing or they are corrupting. If they are able to pay their salary to people, able to carry the family, the individual family home, they are able to take care of it with the work. There is work sufficient for people. Look at the other day now, only announcement. Tinubu have already mentioned, say it's going to stop subsidy. They just jump, put everything. The money, even the garri they are buying little before, they put money on it. The other one, you don't know there is a fuel. Have you not heard? They put money on the fuel, they put money on that. So this is why that people that travel, they don't just travel on their own. They don't just travel on their mind. They travel because they were not comfortable on that land. This is why they are running away. But people that came here to study, they came here to study. Even the government, they are coming here. They will sit down. They will enjoy. They will buy the best wine. They will drink. They will use our money. They will lavish it anyhow. But they will go back home. And people that is living in the light, they are living in the light. Those people that is living in the darkness, they are still living in the darkness. No water, no light, nothing. Then you will say you are governing us. There is no good governance. That is why there is no good governor. Right for time, there is no good governor. When Iyayi gave me a job, Iyayi never disappointed me one day. He always paid my money before the time. And I have never suffered until the death of Iyayi, when Iyayi was when he died. I know there was no more good anymore. This is why traveling people have to say, okay, this way I can't do it anymore. Let me go away. Since I came here, it was a blessing for me to help my children. It was a blessing for me to help my family. Every time people will cry to me, if, for example, I am not having it here, these people are not paying me the money. These people are not giving me the respect or giving me the mortgage to do something to live. How do you think it will be? I could not be able to help them. Then it is not a blessing anymore. But this period of time, it is a blessing for us to be here to help those who cannot be able to eat 2 times a day. That is how I see it now. My panel, everybody in the home. That is just my thought. If the home was good, but the home was not good. This is why everybody has one.
Thank you very much, sister. Thank you for your contribution. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. Please continue to share this video. Before I call the other our daddies. Let me give you my own opinion. I will be really talk on how different jobs started. Like the one me I noticed was that when this traveling happened for here, this coming to abroad happened for Nigeria. For me, the negative side wow from be said, apart from the bad work when people do here, many women leave their husbands, good men, many abandon their children. Any small problem where if it happened before, husband and wife go just laugh over it. E come be say the one wey dey beg Mama Osapolo, e go say no, e don tell where this man don do o, e that don dey tolerate am o. The next thing you hear, e don dey abroad.
It's because of the money.
Many like that. And na so when they reach here, come they invite their brothers, their families, and everybody. The aspect where we want mostly talk on, that be some children where some come they bring, mostly to countries where you know they speak English. Most of these children, some for go to university, if to say them stay home. But because we bring them come abroad, it come block, make some not come get interest in education. They will come go they earn menial jobs like cleaning and all those. It's true, say na economic sabotage na drive us for home. But to me, if to say we still remain there, like Andrew, get one program where they do talk that time. Andrew, no leave your country. I don't know as they come they talk.
Andrew, you want to check out?
Traveling to this abroad, you can't make many things come dear. It really makes things dear. Land where they buy like 50,000, 30,000. Not be it's so it just take go up. And it can make us many youths lazy too, because once they hear say their sister they abroad, they don't want to do anything again. And this abroad can be like a secret society where it be say if you tell people say you know it's here, they know. Many of us where it come, when we get work, but because of one thing or the other, we just say okay, make we go. Many regretted of coming. Because no matter how strong you are, when you be say, not be your mama bring you, not be your papa bring you, not be your sister bring you. The first 1 year, they always they rough. People when you will come in, the way they will misuse you, the way they will mislead you, making people to change name, making people to change really identity. And it can't lead to make some enter depression.
Mm-hmm.
No hospital you will go for this Europe, make this wide world, make you not see our people that are depressed. Maybe if they home, they for not do, they for not enter depression. That time where abroad never come, people get interest to farm. Maybe if they home, they for not do. And who will use that phone? I bet off that phone. If you are using second phone, just silent it. If not, or you mute your side so that it will not echo. It can't make people know the villages again. It's of recent now they will say that Boko Haram wahala, but people don't already come out for villages. Shortage of food come there everywhere. And it come the way the whole life tell people say, many of us where we no fit count thousands for home that time. Immediately we enter abroad. 50 euro enter your hand. How much they want it be? He said 30,000. You don't see some. You go just call him mama or him papa. Our life don't sweet oh. You no go ever suffer again. Come Benin, come Benin, come Lagos, come Lagos. He removed many people from villages, come town, and it come make the cost of living come dey high. And many too, when they here, it bring many people back. Because as you take see money, you also make you remit it to your family. Make them do something for you back home. No matter how when you take see the money, immediately you don't get the money, you know they think of how you take get them again. Now just to send to family, do this. Some even lost their lives in the process of family eat their money. How they will come tell and say money not there. I've been at the one where family go, they say pictures of houses where they not even built. Can't they give their people? Many led to depression. I do say the positive side be say it still make we will be over poor, can't they the level of the rich. As one of my friends they talk that they will say we both will hear him. Say abroad can't bring everybody to high level. Because if to say this abroad matter not really come, maybe the rich would have been richer, while the poor would have been poorer. People wait for no fee afford 3 square meters. It can't be the one where they can fit they take care of a whole family. Women get child can get more respect, mostly among community for that Benin city. Many girls where their parents, their fathers do not value. Well, who is this person still on this? Please. Who continue to disturb with phone like this? Please reduce your phone to 0. Reduce it to 0. This is a national broadcast. So it can't make children can't get value. 1 for parents' hands, and 2, it can't make men see they make women get value for men hand for Nigeria. Because men can't know say the moment I talk to this my wife anyhow, if they leave me go abroad, as it take they move, they know. So to me, good side there, which is the positive side, it raise poor to high level. And the negative be greediness where there among families where can't they eat the money. The government side of it, if person want talk that one, he go spend 2 weeks. Because as they can't see say people can't take the fend for themselves, he can't give them opportunity to come they eat our money more. He can't give opportunity not to do anything. Person where he build us now, see like he go buy generator. Person where he want build us slow water, he go do borehole. And all this na government work before. So this traveling abroad, it bring goodies and it still bring negative. So now so me I want to talk and reach. Mommy Kate, how you still see this matter? Because I know say you don't look time.
I don't look time. Oh. Good evening, my people. I'm a day. Good evening. Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday. My people, I don't talk about it. For me, I'm not say the abroad, it was bad. Because now 50-50 layers. The one went big pass because if to say our government they do good, I'm not sure a lot of us for travel abroad. So now the one where government do now it big pass. The one well individual take it. Number 1 when me go this abroad of a thing, as you say, Sister Martina say, you can't make women get respect. And you can't make women get respect. Both children, when they grow, they come from family, make them get respect. Both women, when they husband house, they make them get respect. Because our government, they not stand for women. The law of Africa do not respect any woman. All the law for Africa now men, that the law they respect. So even though the man will treat his wife as he like, no government when go stand for it. No law when you hold the man say, don't beat your wife, or not maltreat your wife, or not give your woman, your wife emotional you understand? So that is why many people they really come out. When you see something suffer, when you play with your husband, you suffer too much. You go wow, when you favor you. Now wait I see for that one. But the one way be a kokoroko for instance when they see na me na the abroad. I not go feel say abroad destroy many men, make God not let it happen like that. And that kind of word not for you. Now men na hear and hold. The reason why I say na men I hear and hold to pass people. For example, the men when you do this like 40 years ago, 30 years ago, those men wey come 30 years ago, 40 years ago, they not be so much pikin again. They are above 50, they are above 60. Those one, they hear and hot. The reason why they hear and hot, when they Africa, they get right to marry 3 or 4 wives. They go they another they go they bargain for us. They go they control their women with iron hands. They don't they respect their women. They get 4 or 5 women for us. They don't they respect anyone. They treat them as the tradition tell them say women na slaves. But when they come this abroad, that one I dey sweet for inside, it dey sweet me well that abroad come bring them down. Abroad come reduce their power. Power when they tell they touch people for Africa. Abroad they come reduce that power. They even carry the power into women. So me I dey happy for that one. Any man when do anyhow, go do anyhow. So and again, it makes men at least to start talking about I believe say for this approach, men when get depression, like as women when get depressed. How man when get children with country women, he get children with the country women. See another can go get pikin with the own country person. Then after those children when you get with the country women don't grow, they not be respect them. If their papa na Joseph na they will call the children will call their father by their name. So those things it brings the men depression inside their hearts. They are not happy. They depressed. They say, eh? So me when be Ogdaha, me when be the Odunga for my family, for Nigeria or for Africa. Now me, I can't be Ogomadia to the wife. So those one, it made the men they depressed. Where some of them maybe some of the men they depressed for that one. Where it not make the law not permit them to marry 2 wives or marry 3 wives. Even though they want go hide do now hide that they do, they go hide. And mostly those when marry country women, if they go hide, go do for their own country women, if this country woman when he dey, the country when he dey, that one hear am, na alakaye, na outside, na I go see him bag and him trouser for streets. So that one, it made many men dey depressed well. Then for Africa, when she start talk just now, say African people that time they not get depression for Nigeria. Now abroad, come make people get depression. Yes, African people get depression in those days, but we not they know. People when get depression for here now here we can't know say na depression that they call am. People when get depression for Africa in those days, we go say, oh, even now we go they talk. We go say, you don't the colo, na colo meta the person can't be, because we go they talk one thing 3 times, one thing 5 times. People go they call am colo meta, say don't they colo. But now for abroad, now we can't know say na depression. Person when they talk one thing 10 times, now we both say na depression. Some of them for Africa that time, when you get that kind of thing, they go say na kilometer. Some of them, they I don't know how I go to explain the other one. This one for abroad now, they go say get dementia. Dementia, now the same kilometer now we Africa, they put on. So nowhere when depression no day. Even this abroad, when we go say we send money go home, our family misuse them. It still they happen those days. Person when come out for Benin, go Lagos, go work. That time now once in a week, now motor go from Lagos come Benin or go village. Even from Benin to some of our village in those days. Now every market day, now motor they come. So people when they work for village, carry money go Benin, go give him brother when they Benin. That one still they shop for inside. You go say, brother, help me build house. Because this thing when me they talk, it happened to my mother. My mother there for village, they sell or they sell gari, they sell everything when they get for farm. They can't give in people money for Benin, say make the help am buy house. They still shop for inside. So not be today that one starts. Wait see me I see for that one I be say who they cheat it dey in blood. That is who they cheat, not be cheat for boyfriend or girlfriend or husband and wife as they talk. Person when you go shop your money, it dey in blood. Even though you dey there, you go fit shop your money. But person when he not get that, wetin I go call am? I don't know what in English they call her. Person when you not get open eye for a person money, when you give her money, may it do something for you. You go do it the way you say may it do it. You not go shop until you give her say, sister or brother, take this 15 naira for inside the money. Oh. So now so it be like me now. Me I did Denmark here. I don't help people do house for my area. Even for Benin, I don't help people do. I know they collect commission. I know they stand for middleman when people go say, now if my 10,000, they want to do the thing. Make it tell my sister, say now 15,000. Make me and you share the 5,000. I never do it one day and I not go do it. So many people like us, they still there. But many people, when they are high, they die for a person money, they're plenty.
Yes.
So now 50-50. Now me I say, but the good part of it, when me go take conclude my own, be say, me I'm very happy to come abroad. Abroad do me well. Me are there. I there among of the people where they say abroad do me well. Because abroad it commits me for suffer. It commits me for suffer. It commits my family for suffer. Although my family, they not too enjoy and well before my parents go away. They're not too enjoy. But I can really most of it say the good thing when abroad do like plenty pass the bad thing. So I rest my case here. Thank you. Have a good evening again. We're here later.
Sister, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Long. How did you
Yes.
see this? In
Yes.
traveling abroad, a blessing or a curse?
Okay, great. I sat here and I listened to all the good and bad of leaving your country, leaving your home, your place of birth, the birthplace of your mother, your father, your grandfather, and to travel abroad. Many years ago, Africans was forcefully taken to Europe, to America, to work. They didn't want to go. They loved their country. Nowadays, it is the total opposite. Africans will do anything to come abroad. What for? I don't know. Because ever since the thirst for our brothers and sisters to come to the European, American countries, everything changes. You know, a pure, fertile, and wealthy, healthy country. Everything changes. So once we get here, through your own will, you adapt the European system, you adapt the American system. Everything. We thought sending our children abroad, from Nigeria, for example, to study is to help us in the future so that they will come back home to teach the ones that are at home what they have learned, what the Oyibo has that we have to buy, the type of education. But one thing we forget, our culture. Once we come abroad, our culture changes back in Africa, back in Nigeria, because now we adapt the European and American culture. Our children no longer respect their parents. All that changes. No one wants to farm. All that changes. Okay, you travel abroad. You send back money for your parents to help in their situation over there. What does that do? It makes those that left behind lazy, because now money is being sent back, worked for and sent back home. It makes our children lazy. Our culture dismantled. Everything about us changes once we come abroad. Even some of us, they're changing the color. Thank God, I stay with my color. I am very proud of it. The way we eat, or even our language changes. When I got to Benin in 1970, I heard a different language. But I know that language was the language of my forefathers that was forcefully taken from Africa to work here in the Caribbean as slaves. That was the language that they spoke, and was forcefully given another language by you know who. You know, I say this because I don't believe leaving the motherland with all that riches, wealth, and good health to come to a foreign country such as Europe and America is a blessing. There's no 50-50 involved in this one here. Because we depend on everything for solution back home, back in Africa, before starting from slavery. We ventured out. Those of us who returned, we came back so many things that are not beneficial to us back home. We brought back the worst of diseases, measles, we brought back malaria, we brought back diabetes, everything. We tend to forget that. That is very negative. Now, could you think if we hadn't leave home to venture outside and return, could you imagine what it would have been like? Will there be malaria? No. Will there be starvation? No. Will there be hunger? No. Because we would have done our own farming, we would have produced our own food, we would have been self-dependent. But what we do, we decide to stay. We go out. We go out. But our forefathers was forcefully taken away. They had that in mind. They thought about that. So what did they do? They prepare over here. In my case, in the Caribbean, for when our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, in Togo, in Ghana, in Ivory Coast, in Uganda, our African brothers and sisters will want to come on their own and enjoy what they have worked so hard, forcefully for. They wanted us to enjoy piece of it. And that's the only good thing about it. It must not only the European, the Americans, those people who invested in slaves. And when I say slaves, whenever you talk about slaves, who comes to mind? Our brothers and sisters from Nigeria, from Togo, from Ghana, from Sierra Leone, from Dahomey. They came in mind because they used us, they brought us forcefully over here to till the soil. We have enough soil over there. They could have left us over there. We could have produced the sugar cane that they were after over there and ship it across in those same ships that they force us to sail across that Atlantic. We could have produced that sugar cane there. We could have produced everything that they needed us to work the land for over there because we had the soil for it. Our forefathers, those who perished along the way, would have lived in Africa peacefully, but instead were forcefully taken, shipped across. And when they attracted the disease from these people, before they reach land, they throw them overboard, dead or alive, because they contracted their disease. Africa didn't have no malaria. We didn't have no diabetes. How did it come there? We know why. We know how. But now, we send our brothers and sisters to Europe, to America to study. What they should have done, go for what they are there for and return home and pass on their knowledge to those who are there. It will be much better off at home. So I end by saying, coming to United States, abroad, come back home, for whatever reason, in the end, it's not a blessing. It is a curse. It is a curse. We also wake up and smell coffee. Why are we like that? When you look at the poorest nation, where do you find it? They look towards Africa. We are not the poorest nation. We have everything that is needed on this earth. Africa have it. But those same Oyibo, they come there and they fool us and they take what we have and they give us little or nothing for it. Take the crude, the oil in Nigeria. What do we do for it? We ship it out to buy it back. big mistake. That is why things are like that. The technology that needed for that sort of business, our children go out and study, they should have come back home and put it to practice. It is a curse. It is a curse. Today, if you ask China to switch to Africa and Africa goes to China, China will jump at it one time. If you ask America to be moved to Africa if they prefer Africa to America because of the wealth and whatever it is, they will jump to Africa. Europe has nothing to offer that we don't have over there. Let's don't fool ourselves. Every experimental drugs, who do you think they tested on first? After the animals, then the Africans. Why? We are not guinea pigs, but they treat us such as guinea pigs. Coming to leaving Nigeria, for example, come to Europe or wherever and stay there. Is it a blessing? Not. It will never be a blessing. It is a curse. We have all that it takes, all that is needed for everything that we as human beings need to survive. We just have to put it to practice. It's right under our feet. Let us go abroad and return home and spread the knowledge. That way, it will cost the country even less to educate our people.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay right there.
Yeah.
Stay right there. Show us your farm where you are sitting now. And you went to Africa, but you have every opportunity to come back to
let me see if I can get it switched. Let's see if we can get it switched around.
You have every opportunity to come back to Europe.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do my best in showing you exactly where I am and how I live, how I eat, and what I do. Can you hear me?
We are hearing you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Prince.
Okay. I'm trying to get the I pick it up. Okay, put it back on. I'm trying to switch the camera, but I can't get it.
While you are doing it, please. Prince.
Yeah, I was trying to switch the camera, but I don't think I know.
Let's Prince.
Okay. Okay. So now, if you look at
okay.
Now, if you can see, yes, I was sitting right on a mango tree. On this mango tree, you have mangoes. All these I planted all these since I came back from Africa. This is my home. This is where I live. And this is the entrance of my home. It is full with fruits, just like our Africa, full with fruits. It's all here. Can you see this? Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. These are mango. When I come into my yes, these are mangoes. These are mangoes, and the tree is loaded with them. You know, I planted these because I wanted Nigeria to come with me, and I brought it. When I see these, I see Ogbowa. When I see these, this is the entrance, and as I go further, this is pomegranate, one of the healthiest fruit on earth. I think you know this plant, pomegranate. Jesus, when they were in the desert, they fed on pomegranate. It's a very healthy fruit. And as we go along, this is a coconut tree. Yeah, it's full with coconuts. Now, the cream that I use for my skin comes from this tree. We call coconut oil. Can you? Are you
Wow.
seeing? Can you see?
We are seeing it.
Okay. So if I look down, we have some dry ones right here. These dry ones, they have oil for your skin. So I have learned the art of taking it out, and I use this for my cream. Now I get up in the morning, and I need to get my tea. It's all here in my garden, just like back home in Nigeria. I have everything here. This is a tree for coal. You have my tea bush here, right here. I call it a snake grass. Your okra, I have a little okra plant right here that I use for my okra soup. They're all here. You can look at them. I plant them all here. There you go. And this is the tree of life. That's the name for malaria fever. You remember that?
Dogoyaro.
Yes. This is it. So Nigeria is here with me. And under the neem tree, I have my okra. Let me see. Can I get it? Yeah. Okra. Yeah. I have it all here. Yes. And above it is the neem. And right across from it, I have what you call a noni. Noni, it is very good for everything. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it in Nigeria, but it is a very healthy tree. These are all fruit. Yes, it's like soursop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like that. I'm showing you this so you know. Above it is another variety of mangoes. All this is where I live, right here. And I'm coming to the best part of it.
Show us your school and your house.
Yes, yeah, my school. I'm getting there. This is cassava. I think we have lots of that in Ogbo. Yeah.
In Ogbo.
Yes, this is cassava. They make the gari. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm coming over here. These are bitter leaf tree from Ogbo. I brought them with me in 1980. Here they are. In 1980, I had a choice to bring something with me, and I chose the bitter leaf. It is right here. This is Benin. I brought it with me in 1980, and every morning I get up, and it's right here blooming, the greenest tree on this island, the bitter leaf from Ogbo. Here it is.
Bitter leaf from Ogbo.
That's it. That's it. Right here.
Bitter leaf of Benin City.
From Benin City, right here.
It is right a good weather there, because you don't have.
I didn't hear that.
You don't have cold weather. Eh?
No, I don't. No. Whether you have cold, listen. I make do with whatever I have here, and I know.
What I'm trying to say,
leaf plant save me. Yes, the bitter leaf tree saved me from many ailments while I was there in Nigeria. So I have a big respect for this plant. Yeah. So now, and again, I have here my banana.
Pause for 1 minute, please. My people,
yes.
You see that farm now? See the Longhouse is not far from the ocean. Why we are showing this is just that we want people to know. We want to make people know, say, there are a lot of things we can do in Edo. Edo are the main people in Europe and America. There are a lot of things we can do. That is why I'm showing this. When I saw this afternoon, I begin to hungry for home. So make I go home, get my own house there, build my own like
that is
the Lord wants. So put all these things there and stay there.
Yes, Epa, I just agree with you, Epa. I agree with you 100%.
Madam,
Because
wait 1 second. Show us your school, show us your house, the same place. Madam,
Yes,
go ahead.
yes, right. Now, okay, as we go further, this I have a school that I teach other children so that they don't get dropout. So what I do, I have a private school that they can come and they learn extra after school. So let me take you to one of the classes.
Government not give her money, oh. Government not give her money.
Now, this is one of my classrooms, and I did this. I did this because, as Monday knew, I didn't have enough schooling in Benin, and I was given a second chance to at least continue, get some education when I arrived back in the Caribbean after 10 years. You know, I left the Caribbean when I was in the 5th grade. And after 10 years in Benin, I returned to the Caribbean only to return to the very 5th grade I left 10 years ago. I was given a chance. And for that, I'm grateful. So I do this to help children that needs a second chance. I do this for them. This is one of the classrooms we teach. This is a Dutch classroom here. At the back, we have another classroom for English. I'm going to take you to the other section.
Really doing
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying.
You know, wait for government.
No. The government has nothing to do with it. They have not given me a penny to do what I do. Whatever later I have, I'm in the class of put the light.
during the time of Ija, he doesn't wait for government. He established for people to work with him.
You know, once you see the problem with our youth, you try to help them right away.
Yeah.
I don't like to stand in line begging while our children have been hurting. This is a computer lab. Most of the classroom are equipped with computers because as technology grows, I have to grow with it. So the children will come here and they learn the computer skills. They learn whatever it is. This is it. This is me. And, you know, I thank God for Benin. They opened my eyes to see the value of yourself. And you don't want to leave a child behind. And so therefore, I do this because I was once a child. I needed this. I was given a second chance. Succeeded. Yes.
We thank God for your life, for giving you that power and that mind to do the work to help other poor people who could not be able to afford it. We just praise God for your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I am so happy. I'm so happy that I'm able to meet all of you, at least brothers and sisters from back home. I'm happy to meet you guys, and I will share this with you. I have one for each one of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Yes, thank you so much.
And you know, Patrick don't have to put the fish pond. The other time he showed me many fishes. Wow, I was even hungry.
It goes to the ocean. He gets them from the ocean. Tell us about your fishing.
Yes. Next week I will try to. Next week we will do this from the ocean. I will take you to the ocean next week, and I will show you part of the ocean. My favorite part of the Caribbean is the ocean. We have lovely beaches here, and the fishes are friendly. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Listen to me. The only eat bait begins with M.
The only
Eat bait mean they only eat meat. Bait, you know, food that begins with M.
okay, yes.
The letter M. So if your name begins with the letter M, yeah, then the fish will love you for bait.
Thank you for this information.
They talk to so. You know I don't like the sack. He knows I hate the sack. He wants me to come
Is
and
that Monday?
this is
Monday,
that name after my name and with my telephone number. I picked that.
No, one day we will go and visit him.
One day I will bring Prince Osas over here, and I'll make sure I take him to the ocean. First day of arrival.
Thank you
When
so
we come
much.
over. So thank you very much. Thank you. And people, the reason why we profile Cyril Long today is that Cyril Long came to Benin City. He came, he conquered his sea. Then he went back to his country to go and put all those things he learned in Benin to practice. Here we are today. We are in Europe. We left, especially me, the notorious man, left Nigeria 1981. But though I still do business, I work in Nigeria from here. But I still believe that it's not the best. A lot of people, a lot of Edo people, they just come to overseas. They don't want to go back. They will have children, they want to buy house, nobody wants to go back anymore. And that is what this topic is talking about today. I don't want to talk too much because it will come to my ram. Our brother, Midwest Republic, is here with us today. And Prince Imudia is watching and is standing by. Madam, I hand over to you. Now you be the MC.
I be one said, thank you, Pastor Cyril Long. You really gave us a light to follow because you went to Africa and you came back. And your life will continue. Many of us believe that we have that notion that if we go to Africa, how are we going to survive? And look at you, along with Italy from Mukbawo, and it's flourishing there. Mangoes, look at cassava, you really did well. Thank you so much. Prince Imudia, how do you see this topic? Is traveling abroad a blessing or a curse?
I want to thank you all. The women that spoke before spoken well. And it's a saying that traveling is a part of it. To me, my own personal traveling have taught me a lesson of success, prosperity, mind.
Please let us hear. Did not
Speak up a bit.
Yes. Said speaking of my personal view of travel, it's a saying that traveling is part of it. I thank you before Mr. Cyril. You have spoken out of your experience. To me, my traveling have taught me a great lesson. A lesson that makes me value of my culture. The lesson that make me know where I That's where I was going. And when I get there, I see that life was not easy the way we thought. Because there is a saying in my beautiful dialect, Agasedo Edo Yeri. So when you get to Benin City is somehow still far. But you may say you are in Benin City. That is the thought of Europe. It taught me languages. The European languages I spoke today, I never learned them from Benin City, neither Nigeria. I did attend the school, but it was the education of the traveling that gave me those thoughts. The question you ask, is this success or a failure? It could be a success to many, and it could also be a failure to many. But to me, it's a great lesson. A lesson that I will never forget. That I give God Almighty thanks that I'm alive today. The lesson we learned there and the reason why we travel is for green pasture. Just as my sisters and my brothers said before, for surviving. Because the amenities we saw in our traveling, if at all we have it here, the government provided for their citizens, we would have created time, like in August, as the Europeans also do, to go for holiday. You save, you think of the country you want to go for 2 weeks or 3 weeks to refresh your mindset. When you come back, your work continues. As you are working, you saving, you planning and working your plan, then you have more hope. But as we travel for green pasture, we see the life there. Because we are so compacted, we have a loving heart. We embrace. The reason why I travel, I can't eat alone. From the deep I left, there are people I need to remember. Then we start giving. As you give out of your lovely heart, people thought this is the extra you think you can't make use of. They misuse it for you. And there are also some people, when they have it more than enough, because the way this money comes to everyone is not the same form. The way you may have it is not the way I have it. When someone requested $50 from you, you say no problem, you send 2,000. The person say, the way when they get it, don't have problem. We start misusing it, forgetting that one day you may ask for the purpose he requested that money. That is why where the failure comes to many of us. So, to the success part of it is by grace that you have the people that are able to manage your sources for you. As Mr. Cyril have said, it's a cause. I think it's a cause to the political leaders. Because the oath they swear, they did fulfill it. That is where they have that cause. In the name of Almighty Allah, Almighty God, they make their citizens suffer. Then to we president, when you travel, as we say, it's a part of education. As you return, just the way Cyril Long demonstrated some few things he brought from Benin City. These are the education part of it. He showed us in practical what he got from Mugbo. It's the same thing we that is in overseas. When we go back home, it's not I have money, I have money, I have money. Show some practical things that will educate your followers. That no food for lazy man. You have the strength. But today we see so many laymen. They never cut hand, they never cut leg. They will be in a motor park. Sister, help me. Help me for money to eat. Why you will see him, you carrying load. He can't help you to carry load so that you know what you are paying for. It's not the sum, it's not the fun. Only positioning his or herself for begging. That is a failure. So you that it's good to give, but giving such a person and you are not telling him to encourage him, this is what you can do, or what can you do? Let me help you. There is a word that said, teach a man how to fish, not give me fish. These are so many areas that make people fail. So traveling is for great pasture. Those that travel and they succeeded, glory be to God. Those that is still struggling in the battle, I pray for God to hear their cry. But we must tap a word into vision. You must know the reason why you left that place. Where I am now, Father, I thank you. You must learn how to possess your possession. If not, when you heard people say it is good, you will follow them to say it is good. When you go to the other side, you say it's very bad. You say, that's so bad for his side. But you have no reason to prove that it's very bad. In overseas today, before the reception, there are many people who doesn't want to work in overseas. Many men. They have documents. But when it is time to expire, it is women that encourage them, give them money, look for somebody that will write contract for you to renew you. Is that not foolishness? But when you work, the government knew that you are working. When your work even finish, and they know you don't have work yet, any document you attach to whatsoever they needed, they will renew it for you. I know what the police can do. And when you also write contract, they know you are not working. They know when it comes out by grace, it's not that your voodooism is the one that gave you that document. They know, they just want to give you the second chance. At the time you put in again, they seize it. You start looking for who can pray very well or who know the best oracle man in the world to bring out your document. You never know it's your ignorance or idiotic attitude. These are the failure part of it. Many people now start picking iron, looking for refuse buses to find green pasture today in Europe. But if peradventure they say come home, you say, what am I coming to do when the land is green? Because pride will not allow them to come and do something. Pride will not allow them to say, me when go overseas. Now you will come, they go for me, they come, they laugh. You forget, say, hunger don't know who go overseas. You must eat. No matter how beautiful you are, you don't eat for 3 days. No matter the expensive cream you are using, you will be deformed. Your skin go they dry. They will they ask you, This guy don't carry sickness, I'll be waiting. So farming is the key of life. We must seek to see how we can help ourselves, how we can help our community, how we can help our families and friends. If you get money, you not spend them. As Benin do say, you have a bad money. But if you have money and you see something you can make use of it, it is there. The people you help, they praise you, they honor you, they thank you for it. So I think, yeah, I can rest my case. So
thank you.
Thank
you, Prince. Midwest.
Finally.
Yeah,
Thank you, my beloved brother. Midwest, you welcome. I wanted to ask of you in the beginning. It's quite a long time.
Baba, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you for your contribution.
Amen. So, to conclude, I succumb to conclusion to those who have spoken before me. They all spoke well. If you succeed, do your traveling. God is the power of God Almighty that will never allow them to be asleep. But to the failure or cause is to the political leaders of the country. That is how I concluded. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Madam, help me greet Beauty of Mobile.
If I know what to do, I want to really appreciate people that are watching. I'm not seeing her here. Sister here, Brother Peter Okudade, English Lake, is Dr. Namure, you are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. We have listened to different people talking, and I believe those on the comment section who are preparing your contribution too. So before we go ahead, Pamela, you are welcome. Long time no see. Thank you for being present today. And the topic of today is traveling blessing of the report. Okay, Sister Beauty, you are welcome. Thank you. It didn't show it here. Thank you. You are welcome, Sister Beauty. Wow, she's so So before we open the phone for contributors, please contribute your own.
Okay. I greet everybody that are present here today in this show and listeners, viewers all over the world. I say good evening to every one of you. Good afternoon, good morning also as well, wherever you may be.
Welcome.
The topic is very interesting because I am fully convinced that tribe is a very big blessing.
Please, the rest of us.
Are you people hearing me at all? I think the line is clear when I'm talking.
We are hearing you.
Okay, because it's like
there's a little noise in the background.
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. I don't really know where that noise. It has been there for a very long time. Now I think it has stopped. So I should continue.
Continue.
Yeah, it's a blessing to everybody, to individuals, And it can also be of two faces to the land where people are really coming from. It can be a blessing and it can be a curse as well to the land. That curse is not like to swear for somebody, but it may have a negative effect. That is why I say it's a curse. It has some negative effect, just as it has positive and you also have negative to the land where those people are living. If people leave their land in massive number and they return also massively, the chances for that land to prosper and progress is very obvious, because they are going to come back with many ideas and many know-how. Even things that they used to do in their place, they will advance all of them. But if the room is not there for them to come back and they start raising different generations outside their place, and those generations are now used to the new culture of the place where their parents, wherever they migrated to, where they raised their children, then it becomes a negative effect to where those people migrated from. It will depopulate the place. If care's not taken, most of their place will be occupied with strangers, and those strangers will take it as their own place. So these are the areas we need to really talk about. Currently, and I will speak for my own and relate your issue to my own place of origin, which is Edo. If we are not seeing the negative aspect of over migration, we are just joking. We are not sincere. The positive aspect is that it has brought so many of us from, the kind of adjective poverty that the government has placed us. And we have been able to fund some people back home, some studies, some educated. At least economically, we drive the economy of that particular area in Nigeria and diaspora, the whole of the nation as well. So it's a huge blessing. Whatever we have learned here, the good one, if we are able to have the atmosphere to take them home, it will be good. Like as we said, we want to go back home to farm. First of all, we are not going there to farm like the way we used to do it before. Cutlass, sweat, and be suffering oneself. No, that is not the type of farming we're talking about here. We need mechanization, conducive atmosphere for you to do that farming and create job opportunity for your people, and also create a different idea on how your productivity can increase. Even occasionally, some product that you can be exported that can bring cash to that GDP of that country or your own state, that will bring foreign hard currency that would boost the economy of that place. That's the agriculture we're talking about. Because we're talking about agriculture here today because we have also traveled. Back home, before we travel, can somebody introduce themselves? I'm a farmer. They will mock the person. We have to be sincere. They will laugh into scorn. Farmer don't have honor. We see them like people. Even when somebody said, he wants after my school, that boy want to. They will swear for the person. You want to go and study something that has to do with farming. Or I want to read agriculture. Where work that they make people to suffer. So we should know where we are coming from. But because why are we talking about farming today? Proud to say, it's because having settled in all this country, we now discover that those things they call ordinary is the real economy of a society. And that is why today we are no longer ashamed to say, oh, I will go back and I will farm. Because you are going to deal differently, and the possibility for you to grow is going to be obvious. And that is why we need to also use the opportunity to appeal to those that are governing us, particularly in Edo. You cannot look at the old Nigeria way or the things that is happening in Nigeria. I know many things will affect us because we are inside the country. But you must think a way to manage that land in a way that you will be able to tap into the resources of the diaspora. And that will bring huge development and employment for the people. Now, our government will always be deceiving our people back home, investor. I don't really understand why they use these words to deceive our people. Give us chance when we do it like this. I heard the other day that they are, they are even erecting like something like Museum of West Africa or something like that. Edo name was not there, Benin was not there. And after building that building, they said the federal government will not give them money again. The building will be bringing money. I just laugh. How long are we going to be deceiving ourselves with all this in the name of infrastructure? Since independent, you build road is not there. Building a hospital, we can't see hospital. It should stop. There is no way that place can give that kind of amount of money. There is no way. Except your intention is to sell the whole thing, convert it to real cash, and that is the way. But if you are going to put it there through tourism, and it will be making money, the question we need to ask ourselves, as migrated as an Edo people, how many are willing to go back home yearly just for a visit? How many of them you see coming back with their white husband or their white wife the way it used to be? Because you have to think for the safety of that person you are bringing. And you have to tell him the truth. Look, this place we are going is not easy. And the stress of you carrying bodyguard everywhere, you have nothing to enjoy. As someone that has lived in abroad, you have no, these are our people that are really here who want to contribute, and not bodyguard they want. Somebody will wear police, be following them up and down, people will be president. No. They just want to make sacrifice by transferring knowledge. And such people want a general security. Now, if the government fail to invest in security and to establish those institutions that are supposed to manage everything equally for the citizens of the state. I'm not talking about Nigeria here. I know it's also affecting the entire Nigerians. Daughters are leaving is a problem, but I'm just relating it to my own people first. Because even before that, Nigeria, we were Benin, and the whole world knows us as Benin. Nobody can dispute that. So, security is the number one key. They should be serious. There is nothing stop us not to advance our own local security, even making every sacrifice of pumping money to building road with millions that last for 6 months. Invest it in your people. Because when people feel secure, they start coming from abroad. They will never come with the tension, I want to do it alone. They will always come with the tension, I will do it, and I will employ people, and I will help my people to know how to do this. Example I want to give you. When I came to this country where I'm calling today, when we were studying their language, they have to give us history of the land to the best they can. The first thing they teach us in Sweden, and most of this Scandinavia, and they are all related one way, is how poverty some years ago almost wiped out this country. People will be talking of Norway. There was a time this Norway was begging. We don't want to be Norway. We want to be part of Sweden because of hunger. You go and look at their history. So the Swedish people started migrating to the United States. There is a book they call it Edo Sweria. That means Edo means bye-bye in Swedish language. That is bye-bye Sweden, because their people were living. Not because of any other thing, because of the same hunger. Most of us that left the country at the early stage, though the insecurity was there, but it's not like the way it is today. So we were just living because of the economy drive and hoping to come back, try to establish. But as high level of insecurity is now part of the thing, the governor or anybody who want to elect should see it as a priority. Because when you are able to attract the Edo people back home to that state, a barber will not plan to be a single barber. He will do it the way they do it here, to the best he can. A hairdresser will not remain that local hairdresser. I know these few I've just mentioned, they don't have honor in our country. But I will tell you, those who are doing it here, as far as they can pay their tax, they can declare to the government that they are getting income. It is registered as someone that is employed. And they as well they can employ people. Everybody can testify to it. Then those who want to farm, if they come into that farming, they will be thinking of tractor. They will be thinking of who to fix those tractor. And gradually, can you imagine a whole community job for 1 month? A tractor can handle it for 1 day, some certain job. So you imagine the levels of farming that those people would be able to achieve if we are able to get these tools and they know how to use them. So when these people migrated, when they were not coming back, they came back with knowledge from United States and so many other places. They built this country and it became one of industrialized country in the world from scratch. The rest neighbor, Finland, go and read their history. Nearly 50 or 60% were orphaned to the Swedish people. They were giving their children out. For you because hunger want to finish them. Family will not be taking children that is not their own. These things, they don't hide it from you. But as time goes on, when they brought all this brain, that is what they have today. Now look at Israel we are talking about today. They scatter everywhere. They all have knowledge. When they found that country, the brain, they started turning desert to agriculture. It is the brain that develop people. It is our time, those who are leading us. There's no way we can develop our place. Because I said, for individual, we are already here. Most of us, the job they call useless job in Nigeria, you do it here, you can feed yourself, you can pay your house rent, you can send your children to school. Even in some country, you don't pay school fees for your children because you pay tax. Your pension is there. You have healthcare. You can drive car. What else do you want? Even the prime minister, these are the things they enjoy here. It's not more than that. The same bus you enter, they enter. So, in the reality, we will do our best as people, and I love my Edo people, particularly the youth. The past election, they came out and they have done their best, that they are really intelligent. They make a lot of sacrifice by doing whatever they can do, rejecting bribes and all those kind of things to elect the current governor. And the governor himself should think very well how his policy is affecting his own people. Because the way it is affecting his people matters a lot, whether they will be willing to return back. The brain that we need, God who sent us out, have a purpose. But if they fail and they make the people here to fed up, not to be thinking of coming back home because of some policies they jump into, then it will become a negative effect to the land. I think this is where I will also round up my own submission. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Remaining Mr. Okundaye. After Mr. Okundaye, it go reach my turn before Madam Victoria and Mr. Cyril Stapleton. Mr. Okundaye, are you there? Mr. Okundaye, go ahead. The mic is yours now. Mr. Okundaye, you have the mic. Before Mr. Okundaye comes, it's my turn. Madam, can I have your permission to get the mic?
Are you not doing my work? Are you the one calling?
I'm not doing your work. You didn't see Okundaye. So Okundaye is back.
The time is even fast spent. It's a Prince there.
Okundaye is there.
Pabet.
Okundaye is there.
Yeah, okay, Okundaye. Okay. Okay, let Okundaye continue.
Hello, Pepa.
Hello, go ahead, Okundaye. Talk, we are hearing you.
Are you people hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
As I was saying,
Mr. Okundaye, switch off your phone and come back again. Switch it off and reboot your phone. I'm going to bring the phone number out so that our sister, put your mom back and talk. Madam, I'm not doing your work. It's just that I'm here, I'm seeing things here, I'm overseeing things. Before, okay, Okunda is back. Madam Mutis, you are not doing your work.
Please, people in the comment section, the number is out. If you want to contribute, please don't call in.
Before any contribution comes, can I keep talking till Kundaye comes? Then my people, I greet you, everybody. You see, everybody don't talk. They blame government. Some people blame the problem in Nigeria, the Edo State. But this problem where we dey talk about, so not only Edo State, the other state for Nigeria. But those other state people, they're not the travel. How I wish say our people maybe still believe say it better make all of us the farm, because many countries, even the country where we dey for Europe, now farming dem take start. Now dem still dey do, because country wey belle full, now dey fit event. 3 days ago, I see pear wey dem make, dem say produce of Uganda. Garri wey we dey eat, not be Nigeria dey come from, not be Benin dey come from. I never see one day I go see the thing wey dem made in Nigeria or produce of Nigeria or garri wey come from Benin. I dey hear people dey talk say Benin garri is the best. E no dey oversee. We not see eat enough eat. How much more the one wey dem go import come, export come oversee? God not create us say make we come here, come oversee, come work, come the same money go home. God not create am like that. Because if God create am like that, if for not give us better land will be say from your back house, you just throw away sugar cane, you throw away mango, you go just begin to grow. That na money. There is no way we will take talk this one for this migration to different countries where we not go fit talk government put. Madam Imotiyan first started today say, now the suffer wey dey home, now make people come out. Suffer not so much day like that. May I talk when me come out? The problem be say, our people, especially Edo people, before they begin to go overseas, we hear music where they play. All of them full of bagwe. Then the park go Lagos, the park go Kaduna North. Edo people now not really get this message. Port Harcourt, they be formerly Benin people, they be Edo people. Make una talk true. Una just see people will come from River State. We get phone call. Go ahead. I don't remove you. Go ahead. You know, no echo again.
Okay. As una talk, the talk is better illegal migration is a cause or a blessing.
Yeah.
So
That is the topic before.
Because lack of time, the world has been migrating.
Yeah.
Lack of time, the world has migrating. What makes us to go to Ghana is migration. What makes us to go to Port Harcourt? What makes the Guineas to go to any direction? It is migration. And even if you said of travel, today the northerners are migrating to our place. That's why we call it Nigeria. No, let us not be deceived by this white man ways of pronunciation. The northerners has their own place, which is their origin. By the time they left there, or they are leaving there to another direction, it's migration. So today, the work we are doing in Europe, or those northerners are still doing almost in our place, although not all, because of the way of our system. That is why the reason that we are doing this one in Europe, it is the system we meet here. So we don't have option that to teach do under their instruction. So what the one in North has in our own, they have option to say this is the one I will do and this is the one I will not do. So that is where everybody is migrating. The people dwelling in your land today, they migrated. So if you live to so the migration is not the problem. The problem we have those who come to Europe, because the reason of migration is you are looking for a better place than your own place. That is the truth of migration. You look for a better place than where you are coming from. And now, if you migrate, if people migrate, the 10 might not remain in that place they migrate to. So we still return back home. And why should we remain there? So it's right on time of living. Even because if we check this white people, now that's why they are not getting different languages. They still migrated from one place to another. So they enable them to live in the same place they are still living today. So it is where the life is full of migration. But we, the Guineans, who have traveled looking for another way of surviving, who travel to Europe or whatever country they found themselves in. One, ignorance is too much in the life of the Guineans, whether they are told debtors. But if you ask them, they are full of pride. And this, according to the Bible said, when you hide yourself, God will bring the person down. But when you bring yourself down, God will take the person up. That is what is killing us today, or that is what is destroying our way of living. That enable us to think that migration has not caused all this. No. Our people love praising evil than bringing idea to good things. They love laziness than doing hard things to survive. Now, that is why people that travel before, let me relate to those who travel early. Those ones that they said they were traveling, they come here for education. Because our land, we are not being occupied by, controlled by foreigners the way it is today. Our people still have sense of thinking, living. So our fathers occupy our land to believe on farming because nobody survives without food. But you can survive without buying a car, building a house. But no, without food you cannot survive. The day that our people take themselves to laziness and say we want to live flashy life, we no longer use our hand to work. It is what leads us to this failure of life. And I blame our people who traveled to Europe, who could these things in our own time. Now, when they traveled, their father was working in the farm, their mother were doing farming. And this set of people, so we are working in the place that they were arranging tomatoes here. So we are working in the place that we are arranging apple and all those kind of different farm crops. Instead of them to look and learn that this is what these people do to survive, they started telling their fathers and their mother, leave the village, don't go to farm again. I will start paying you this, I will start paying you that. So that is are experiencing today that enable everybody now thinking that this is how life you just go there, you just start picking your source of surviving in the streets. I remember when my sister returned back home first time, I think 1996. It is when mosquito were running around in our mosquito is too much here. Sun is too much here. I thought there was no mosquito in Europe. I thought there was no sun in Europe. So they bring mentality that did not exist in Europe, that were not existing in our fathers and our mothers before they left. So that is because travel is a part of education. So for those who are now living at home, this is how life look like in that place. So everybody want to come and taste it.
Thank you. Just round up 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay, anyway, for those who traveled, and for we now today, this is our modern time. We wanted to go and invest back home, but the people back home are not encouraging us at all. Because they are now more wicked than those who come to destroy our land and give us those mentalities that our people are living on today, which enable them not to have truth, that enable them to believe Jesus Christ is the one who will save you, who will do this, who will do that. That is where we have to get today. Because we are living our real way of life and now start emulating what does not exist, what they used to conquer us and make sure they put us in poverty. That is what we are facing today, and that is the failure we are facing. So
thank you very much. Thank you. No, there is time you will come back again, please. You will come back. My people, now here with Mr. Peter Okundaye talk. He say the problem is say the people left, our people, Edo people leave their place, then the Northerners come, she say job opportunity, work they there to be done. Now make them come. My own take for this matter point where Peter Okundaye raised so we say now they pay money, go they carry the Hausa make they come work because we do not have labor again. Our work people is supposed to they work for Edo, all of them come overseas. One thing where Peter not see here be say there is difference between travel and migration. Migration be say you just come out. You can't live for another man country, you spend so many years. The thing where they cost, you go primary school, you go secondary school for Edo, you use government money to go school, you not can contribute. You come out now, then you don't want to come back again. That's not migration. At the end, you can't leave space. Hungry can't day. They go pay money where they say not day. You pay for labor and may come from other part of Nigeria, may they come to work for Edo State. At the person we talk saying in get farm, the farm becomes useless. That's my rebuttal to our brother Peter Okundaye. The problem here with me want to talk, where I want stress be say, the whole problem, Edo people, as according to Natokan since, it be like say we tear eye. Remember, it gets some time that they call Edo people Anini. Now that state now they see. It get the time where they take call Edo people up and there for sport, for everything. We were number one. This now when the Robo, the Shekiri, the Abo, Akoko Edo will be one state. Our problem be say maybe we not know or we greedy. I cannot see a situation whereby the people will come from River State. They're not many for overseas. Now from that state, south side, now they come from. The people where they not come overseas, go they pass inside water. Now those people now get a brave heart. They not pass Mediterranean Sea, come overseas. Our people begin risk their lives. Sake of say they want come. the money where they come make here now, is it a blessing or curse? To me, na curse, because you make money, you say make them take build house for you for Nigeria. That house you know they go, you still stay for overseas. Children where they born for overseas, they don't know your family for home. They don't know your family, they don't know the family tree. What kind of life is that? We get problem. We get problem. It's a blessing if we come, work some years, then go back home, go invest our money, or come, even if you don't see money, where you go put you to work, you learn the work, you go back home, go they do the work there, you go still make the money where you're supposed to make for overseas. People where they Cape Verde, then they cross enter Portugal, they go work. The money where they see there, they send and go home. After some time, they go home, go start up their own business. If we the those they do it, when people start to come, me and say Edo go be like London. That at the time when me the think so said na so it go be, make everybody the work where we learn here, everybody go carry and go home, go the user and there. The two way me come they see now, some go pay 10 million for school, then one can go do master here, then go carry a wife, go carry a pikin, go carry and come. Those children where they carry come out now, they can't be like people will not get they not get family tree again, they cut them off. We first do one for this program, for this platform. It's the house where we built for Nigeria, which time we'll take go enjoy. All this suffer where we they suffer, so how we'll take enjoy. As we they think, as we they do the program, as they go, and so people they die. They bury them here. The children go there, no one go home, go take care of it. The house where Papa and Mama built for Nigeria. To me, my own, na cost. Nah, it no help. It no help at all. This overseas, me I still believe say, if we go home, we don't need government. Go start, if not that farm, we just the farm, we go make money. All those countries where they West Indies, I swear by Almighty God, now banana, now then they export. The time where Igbo never come, where overseas never come. The cocoa, where would they plant? Now that the country make chocolate here. Government, I will with them. They get what they call cocoa house, exchange house. Where be say you make your cocoa, then you bring out come buyer go come from you go buy am from you, go give you your money. The same with rubber. Now this tear eyes, it can't show say we the Edo people, we really get parasitic gene. What in our color ide owaru we biogima to the greedy to come overseas, come they stay say then they work. Some say then they work, the money where they work here, then go spend that here, then they send the penny go home to look after mama. Love not come there again. Person grow up, born picking, make picking, look after you. The whole thing just the change. I don't want to talk too much, but I don't say if Madam Motinya give me chance to talk, I go talk. I go get many things when I go talk. A situation where be say you born picking, you go buy house here. You don't know which one your pikin where you born, where you go leave the house for. If you feel die now, the pikin go sell the house, or the pikin go marry another person will come from another country. We don't know the one where we can't date. We are just roaming around the circle. We don't know where we they go. We don't know where we they come from. Worse still, a lot of people are paying a lot of money to still they come, plan not to go back. Me, I believe 100% believe, if we stay home, especially the Edo people, that land where God give us, we take and farm, we take and do better things, we go produce food where we go take feed the whole world. And the whole world will give us foreign exchange where we they pursue for years. So this one will say we go lock ourselves inside, because say your skin clean, get fine, not be person.
Maybe at the home. I don't hear the again.
Unmute.
Hello.
People, they hear me. People, they come in. More people,
We are hearing you, Epa.
come. Madam, switch off your phone and come and repeat them again.
Epa, well, mute me.
I don't talk finish. Make another person talk. See the long go.
God bless you.
I not block you. I not block you. Off your phone. Off your phone.
If people they comment section where you want calling, make them calling. They probably know we talk everything today. All these stories of government, no, it don't take with the hear all those ones. Make we start to the work on waiting their hand. The reality of life. Sister, continue to say something.
What my brother said, it is like a parasite in our stomach that how did he call it just? They said we are
greedy.
We are greedy.
We get up for our
no. Don't you Peter where I am one or Bowa
That's it.
I am one Bowa. We left home. We come off for house, come this way. We were having it in mind of going back home. Or what no mami dobo or meti.
That's it.
No mami dobo or meti. When you don't have an obstacle, you don't have an obstacle on the way, and your life is not in stay on the way, you can do and overdo. There are many people which I sit down here and hear about people that went home, that goes home, who wanted to create something. What happened to them? Either their family, which is their greed. It is the greed. It is not people that is overseas. The greed is home, or it is everywhere. When people are seeing what is happening, they will not like to go home. There was one woman who went home. He made a farm of chicken. The brother that was living in his house before, that farm, the family, the woman was trying to farm. She wanted to farm. She went home. She left London and went back home. What happened to the woman? They conspired together and killed that woman. There is another one again who went home, who wanted to go and farm again. Inside the farm, they killed that person inside the farm because of little argument. They were fighting because it's inside the farm. What do you have to do it that way? They killed that person inside the farm. When people are seeing what is happening, they are afraid to take what they have learned and bring it home. There are many people I'm telling here, sometimes in my program, which I made, I was saying, it is not only one person. Why can't people just join together? Let everybody just join together. 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 people join together and make a farm. When they make that farm, the farm, they can be able to produce the farm. When one person is making it, then that place is where the problem is coming of heaviness. They will start killing themselves. I was about to go home and start farming. I gathered money about almost 30,000 euro, buy a car, buy everything to go and do farming. It is someone that took that money away from me. Then I will now start planning again that I want to go home and farm. If, for example, I have gone to that somebody to the farm, maybe he would have killed me inside the farm also and took the property he want to take. It is home. When home is safe, people that is living this way, not that they are enjoying it, not that they are happy. Because home is not safe. I always use myself to make an example all the time. When I was small, I only go to the forest by myself. Nobody will escort me to the forest. Anything I went to the forest to take, I went there for myself. But today, people are afraid to go to the forest. They are afraid to go to this farm, to make farm. Because they said, someone told me, he said, when I just made the farm, I make it for for other people. They will just go there and start harvesting what they did not plant. There is no security. When the government, it is the government, if the government can be able to make the security for people, people can be able to make farm of their own. You will see this out of hungry, this is what they are doing now, that when the killing is away from the way, people will not hungry. All this salvation will now reduce. The salvation will reduce. Because there is no security, they are afraid to enter the bush. I bought a land very close. I said, plant a plantain. Before the children will go there to harvest the plantain, people that is passing by will start harvesting the plantain. But the people that is living in that land, they don't want to enter the bush. It is not because they don't want to enter the bush. They are afraid to enter the bush.
Okay, madam, make I reply you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Me, from 2010 to 2016,
mm-hmm.
me go Ekenwan Road, Oduna. I cultivated over 50 acres of land for farm. 2010 to 2016. I not see anybody, I not see Hausa man come attack me. Mama de quarry, even a deke, a denagwe. The day that they do Benin Christmas, I went to the farm. In the morning, I came back. Mama said, they know they go on that day. I could they know that to account. And I said, what be that? The reason why I'm saying this is that, you see, you hear one or two people challenges for this country where we did so. I swear to God, London danger pass Nigeria. Where you did for Holland, Amsterdam, it danger pass that Nigeria. I go that farm, I planted. See, farm money deal. I started with a
money there very well. Money deal.
I started with egusi because egusi is 3 months. It go grow up. Then I put a pineapple. Then I put a corn. Then before I can put the main crops, that's plantain and cassava. Before the plantain go rise, I go get my cassava, I go get my egusi out of it. When I the planter, I can't set trap. Over 300 traps around the whole farm. They're not even finished. I wanted about 1,000 traps. But that 300, that one, they encouraged me to go to the farm every day. Me will come from London. In the morning, I go drive my Toyota Hilux, enter thick forest. You know what they call thick forest? That forest, it means everything that a boa, they still full up. If I dey come home, I must see one or two, if sometimes four okay, porcupine carry come back home. Then the day where if I want make my pickup full, where the first farm before, I go get plenty water, leave a bottle a bar for if I go the next day, I say I do this thing yesterday, a bar for vegetable. Let me go where then they cut leaf, where they take tie rice. Because small river they near the farm. I go just see, they not be me plant the thing grow by itself. I go just cut a beer bar, that leaf for rice, that wrapping package for rice package. Go just full my motor. When I go come, some people say, make I give them meat. I say, I'll give you. Me come from London, me the farm. Why you not go farm? Because say, hey, brother, because you get money now, you don't need big money to farm. If now 100, you fit start with 100 by 100. By so doing, the next year, you go increase them. The people are lazy, not quarrel with me, not quarrel with me. And they are parasite, they get parasite for their gene. They don't want to work. A situation whereby I go beg Hausa people, go carry them, come pay them. Then the Edo people, they go fall down, they look. Early morning, they want double cross me, go to check my trap, make they carry my meat. They are up to now, as we they talk, they don't want work, now to go sell land. All of them don't come up from the villages. They can't stay for town. Now, other people from nearby states, now they take over all the villages, and those people are making good business. Then they do cassava, gari, they'll fry, and big lorry go come load, then go. Many people come on Saturday morning, come they carry tape, they measure land to sell. This is what I saw. Not the same person they tell me. A lot of River State people, they're not there this country. Now people were just greedy. Some of them not there, come this country, leave their country. I believe, say, if we begin to do the thing where our forefathers, our grandpapa do, that farming, and we continue, I swear to God, by now, our farm, for even better, well mechanized than Oyibo. Make them stop to the
Me just follow my papa farm. My papa get big farm. And he don't get boy. And that's also women, my papa. We follow and do the farming.
We follow, but you can't come overseas.
No, we follow and do the farming.
Prince Mudia want to talk.
It was the time when austerity, they say austerity. When the austerity began, that was the time people started moving away from home.
No, but this is now waiting for tractor. If government not buy tractor, then no make them they wait.
They're not going to make farm. What are nonsense with that?
Let us be realistic. Let's be truthful. You all are.
Mr. Mudia, Prince Mudia. Now lie. You not see me for farm. You not see me say I farm.
Yeah, I know your farm.
Oh.
You have a big acres. What I'm saying, sir.
Yeah.
To individual, to what the last caller, Peter Okumbawa, contributed was right. Everyone is right, but I want to hit a point. Like what Midwest said, there is no way we can exempt the government away from this poverty. Are you hearing me? The government totally failed. They have the cost. That I'm repeating it again. To the entire Nigeria and to every state. Individual that traveled, no one took money from any bank or wheresoever to travel. But the government, the people in government, they steal. They go and bank it somewhere, bringing their children to come to school. Individuals that are able to sell their property, they go for a green pasture. Maybe they want to educate more, to have their PhD or whatsoever. It's few. During their school holiday, you see them, that's why they have a student visa, and they also get a student work. It's in London and every other place. So anyone that is lazy is lazy. All this aboki you are talking about, we make use of them every day here. Aboki, they come to get more money when you call them to work. They don't rent a house. On completed building, they use shit to finish everywhere. Those that carry wheelbarrow, they sell expensively. They don't contribute to the economy. They don't pay house rent, no electricity bill or water bill or whatsoever. When they are looking for security, give their house, they all those things. But there are still some good ones of them, and there are many of them that stay. If you give them work to do, they steal from you. They sell your iron in the site. You can't find them again. So, not everybody that is bad. To my own Benin people, I'm still saying it. To what I learned, I embrace culture. The way Oyibo people value their culture is the same way I value my Benin culture. A royal priesthood. when an idiot pronounce a wrong word to the palace, if he near me, I will remove his 2 eyes. Whether you are a native or non-native. Because that is my foundation.
Correct.
Oyibo no they take and they play. Anywhere in the world. Now only here they go say, Igwe Festival Nigeria. The one Spanish are doing, people embrace them. When they use a bull, they play all those things. Italians, they do their own. Holland go do their own. Even Britain, everywhere. Is their culture. Now only here will they discriminate. My Benin people, both men and women, they struggle to achieve what they want to achieve, no matter the name they call them. I respect them for it. They are not lazy. Rain, moon, or sunshine, you see women with child at the back. They said to support, to make sure my child will not go and steal. Then tomorrow you say he's a lazy person. The answer is no. Also with the man. The lazy one, we also know who don't want to do something. There is something I was looking in internet. A man, an Igbo man, type pine wine. He use it to build house, do everything. We will say, not the ordinary pine wine type. You shall say, not only that pine wine the type, because we can easily conclude to destroy somebody. We must learn to encourage and embrace people no matter what they are doing. If somebody doesn't have the strength to farm, and you see who is farming, and is doing fertilizer, you know you are going to farm. And without him, your tire flat, you will need him. We must learn how to encourage each other.
Prince, let me just put this one. You had a pure water factory. Then who were your drivers? Who were your drivers? Are they from Benin?
Yes, some are Benin, some were not Benin.
Benin where I know.
Let me tell you,
buy motor for them, they'll go put up for handover.
Even in Lagos, let me tell you, even in Lagos, all this on Molile, I cannot say because of the arrogancy they are performing in Lagos, if I'm in Lagos, I should be like them. No. My struggles has been right from youth. I copy it from my father. I don't want to steal. If you give me something to hold, the way you ask of it, I will present it to you. If you now say, this 5 naira is for you, take. Thank you. If there's a conscious way you wear, you can't say, my son, I don't get anything to give you. Take this t-shirt. When for the next 5 years, when I go wear, I'll say, you still remember this shirt? You'll say, who shirt be that? Say, the one when you dashed me that time. That is how my father taught me. I will keep it and maintain it. A time will come, I will show it to you. If you know the value of something, you will never spoil somebody's things. So I respect my people, no matter whether they are the lazy one, they are not the lazy one. I have traveled far and wide. I see many women in Europe, in Italy. They are not from Benin. But when you ask them, they say they are from Benin City. Where? In my interview, which language you speak? I'm from Ogoni. We stay for Benin for 2 weeks. Now we travel to Lagos. But in the name they are doing prostitution, they say, oh, not Benin.
Not be Benin.
I have seen many. Whether Urobo or Calabar, just to spoil my Benin women. They will say, na Benin women, they do prostitute.
No.
You are telling me that Port Harcourt women don't make prostitute. Come to Iyama and see all of them here. All these small girls, wicked drive. When Obaseki want to drive them away from Benin, they say Obaseki want to spread their show. Say now they tell they cool their temperature down. What can do we accept useless things in Benin? The answer is no. When we say good, we should speak about it. When we say bad, we should abolish it. So please don't mind my voice. Maybe I'm annoyed. I'm not annoyed.
Epa, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We need not to argue on anything. Frankly speaking, if you want to say Benin people too open eye, let us be frank. It doesn't mean we don't love our Benin people. They're too open eye.
Nowhere, you listen, madam. Let me tell you, nowhere open eye not day. If you open eye to steal, it's for you. If you open eye, make people not spoil waiting you get for you. It's there for husband and wife. If your wife God send us, if God, madam, listen. If God send your wife to protect you, listen, madam. If God send your wife to protect you, make you not rake down. Your family will start condemning or ask her that say, I for the go here, so that in wife self, yes, I not go there. Not that the woman is bad. Don't talk about open eye. I don't know how the open eye you are talking about.
And then you let her.
Is it for human spoiling or for to protect his or her home for things not to spoil? Or when no man get or madam.
Let another person talk so that I will see explain better. Me where I say Benin people too open eye, anything where you enter Benin, they always get extraordinary. We should say it. When Ghana people do this prostitution, they no rest. Yoruba do and they no rest. Not be when he enter Benin, it can't be a Amenogbawa, where it can't be for everybody. Even picking where they suck for breast, they want start to they carry the con. If not be our great Oba, where it can't stop everything. So I'm working it down and go Epa. Benin people to get open. He will say, give me anything you have. How much we are Benin people collecting?
That is what I'm saying. Me that is talking here now. I have 4 sisters. They are all in their husband's house. Not that I cannot take them to overseas. They did ask for it, and I don't intend. They know. Are you hearing me? So if you say you want to help somebody in a prostitution, you want to help somebody. That is the question. The answer is no. So we must learn what we tell people, and we must learn what we tell ourselves. That is just all.
Epa, who get plenty arm rubber for Benin? Who go Ikpodo? Who go Ikeja?
You know what, Epa? What I want to be saying? We Benin, when we go there, try to say, see what we make people they learn. We go like be like they say we too bad. You understand? Okay, like you were saying something about Obaseki driving a prostitute from Benin. So people were saying this is how we use them to cool down. So that is just the way of the people. Anything where you reach Benin, they too get extraordinary. They say not be only Benin they do prostitution, but most of these other tribes they came through Benin people to do prostitution. They came through them. They started bringing people from far and wide. Like the truth must be told. Okay, like
let me correct you for one impression. Let me correct you for one impression. As we all have been talking since, we talk in different dimensions.
I keep
if in 2 seconds we all have been talking, you say you get Eddie. I will never say Nasomi Abitu. That is the problem of human. They will say we are the same. We are not the same. What is the difference? Is the attitude, character. So tap that word into your vision.
But Ulema Akake when
Madam
they
Motin,
Bini,
over to
not be
you.
Bini people they do what?
Thank you.
Not be Bini people they do the Ulema Akake when they Bini. Now they are from when we were in when I was in Igobazua, the Ulema Akake when they Igobazua they would do. Now from other area, Ishakiri, Ijo, Isha,
You are
all
when you
these
say
people, they
when
are the one coming there to do all those things.
one
I never
person,
saw one Bini woman there doing
My
it.
my sister, all those ones we they talk, because other people are doing it, must we do it?
No,
If
no,
other people, so let's
we do
no,
do
Like,
it.
you still don't get it right. People are using Benin name to cover up. They are
Na lie,
using
na
name.
Benin people dem be. Na Benin people dem be.
people.
They are
Na
not
not
Benin
Benin.
Madam,
I beg.
people when you don't know that they be Benin people, you say Urobo, Ishekiri.
Eh.
These people are Benin people.
When Benin people become a power, let's truth be told.
Different
I'm
between you.
inside here. When Benin people start to be sponsor, now everything turn around.
Yeah,
Go to
I will
export
believe
people.
that one. I will believe
That-
because we don't know how to do it. We don't know how to do it. This is why
Time
everything
is
scatter.
beg. I want to go sleep.
I bet,
Everything
make I
scatter.
tell you pass something.
Not tell me, I am here and I have seen. I'm here, I'm seen. If you see Yoruba person, if you see 5 Yoruba person, ask who bring them come. Now Benin people will bring the con and many pass. Yoruba first do all these things, but they enter house when it reach Benin Onunko. No be our back. Was there any time Oba of Yoruba come put a stop? No be where it come too much. Our Oba of Benin come put stop. What
Okay,
are we trying to cover?
Thank God
With
say
the
you
cover,
put-
it doesn't mean we should run away from the truth. Let it be told. The only thing when me get to talk before I go out of here is, first of all, we all come off for Benin. Now other people really did the Benin, they do what they do now. Okay, what can we now do to make the people at home to rest at home? Not to travel again. If you want to talk of people where die for river, now Benin people many pass. Can you argue that?
No.
So you are saying what are we to do?
Alright.
That is why
So-
the government put stop to it.
We cannot be
The
saying
government put stop to it.
the same
The
government.
powers put
Are
stop
we
to it.
poorest? Now I don't be the poorest of that Nigeria.
If you intend to be a sponsorer, if you intend to sponsor anybody for prostitute, there is a team the government set. They will arrest you.
That is for now. Before we
hearing
come. So let us
The green pasture of this topic. Unity. Don't divert this topic. That's why when it becomes an argument, it will be discouraging people. The reason why people travel for green pasture is not because of prostitute or to sponsor a prostitute. Are you hearing me? We are talking about individual, of which the topic has been going on fine. So I think we can leave this diversity of sponsor or no promoting or whatsoever. You understand me? If I bring individual travel for their own benefit to support their family, is good. But when they now go beyond of business, the government now say no to it, which has been right from time. People who were opportune, they think that is the best way they can do human trafficking to benefit, to spoil human being like themselves. Government now stop it. If they continue, they will find themselves.
Thank you. The time is fast spent. Well, it's almost 12 here. We may continue the part 2, or we find another people say.
Part 2 next week.
I think we should call it a day. Thank you all for coming. People on comment section. Thank you so much. If you don't have, we didn't give you time to talk today. Maybe next time there will be more time for you to really air your view. But we told you people you can still write and we'll call it out. So with this paper, I just say everybody in the panel, thank you all. God bless you all. Till we meet next Sunday again. Maybe with this or next topic, another topic. Say with what we will decide later. Thank you and good night. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you
Good
very
night.
much.
Good night, everybody. Sleep well. To my brothers and sisters in the diaspora of at home, God bless you all. Please take heart. Try to do farming. Without that farming, have been happy for a long time. Gather together and make the farm. It is better to farm so that there will be no hunger in our land. This is the only thing I have to say. Every time I'm saying it, go to the farm, go to the farm, go to the farm. Please let us farm. That is what I have. Good night, Mr. Monday. Good night, Senator.
Bye from St. Martin's.
Good night. Bye.